Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hello, everyone. My name is Gabrielle Talamayan here with another book review. This time, I will be looking into a book that I don't usually read into. It's a psychological thriller that really messed up my mind. The book's name is The Girls on the Train by Paula Hawkins. It's a psychological thriller, as I said earlier, that literally had me questioning everything I thought about. As in, like, I knew everything I thought about trust, memory, and people in general. If you're into suspense and twists that makes your jaw drop, you will really need to hear about this. You need to read this wonderful book. Now, this book has been on my to read list for like ages, so I thought I'd finally dive in. And for those who hasn't or haven't heard about this, you're living under a rock, most likely, because The Girl on the Train is about a woman named Rachel. She's a bit of a mess, if I'm being honest, and I don't mean the ha kind in a way. She's an alcoholic going through a divorce with her ex-husband, Tom. Every day she gets on a train to London, and as she passes the houses, she starts obsessing over this perfect couple she sees. It's like a scene from a sappy rom-com, if you get what I mean. So, one day, she sees something she definitely shouldn't have, and it just completely turns her life upside down. The woman from this perfect couple is Megan. She goes missing, and suddenly Rachel's involved in a mystery she didn't even ask for. And honestly, it's a bit of a hot mess after that. You never really know if Rachel is telling the truth or if she's just too far gone with her drinking problems to remember things correctly. Okay, now let's move on to the characters. So Rachel's like, wow. Okay, if you get what I mean. As in, like, she's the kind of character that makes you think, makes you feel really bad about her for 1 minute, and then makes you want to shake her the next. Like, she has all these issues with alcohol, and she's just not very reliable. But that's what makes her very intriguing in this book. You never really know if she's seeing something or remembering if it's true. And that kept me on edge the whole time while I was reading it. And then there's Megan. She's the perfect woman at first, all glamorous and mysterious. But as the story goes on, you realize that she's more than just meets the eye. There's more to her. And I don't want to spoil too much, but trust me, she has secrets. And boy, there are big ones. Juicy, in fact. Anyways, and now let's not forget about Anna. She's Tom's new wife. Now, she's kind of a wild card, especially since she has a past with Rachel and and the dynamic between these three women are insane. You can feel the tension through the pages. You like, as in you flip through each page, you could feel it. It's like watching a soap opera, but with way more drama. Now, if you're into suspense, the plot will really hook you. It's one of those books where you constantly second guess everything and everyone. Like, I thought I knew what was going on through the first chapters, but as like the chapters keep going on and on and on, I'm just like, hold on, what the? You, you never really know who's telling the truth, especially Rachel with her memory issues. And the tension just kept going and going and rising and rising. It builds and it builds until you're flipping through the pages as if your life depends on it. Seriously, I read this all night, no sleep. I didn't read it the other day, don't worry about it, but like went through 20 chapters and I could feel myself getting nervous, anxious, scared each page. I love how Paula Hawkins builds the suspense. It's slow paced at first, but then it's like it picks up and it doesn't let go. So, beyond all the twists and turns, there is a lot of deep themes the book dives into, like memory and trust, as I mentioned earlier. Rachel's whole journey revolves around her trying to figure out what's real, but she can't even trust her own memory. Sad, isn't it? And in that, It made me think about how much we trust people around us. Like, can we really trust everyone? Anyone? And are we really truly honest with ourselves? Or do we just make up stories or make up our own personalities? And I'm not going to spoil anything, trust me, but it's one of those oh my goodness moments that you need to experience for yourself. But let me tell you, the final twist, I didn't see it coming at all. It was like so well done. You can't even tell. I had to go back and read a few chapters again just to see if I missed any hints. It totally messed up my mind, and if you read it, it'll totally mess up yours. In a good way. I really enjoyed the suspense and the amount of plot twists. The unreliable narrator, Rachel, throughout the whole book, it kept me on my toes. I couldn't predict what was going to happen next. Also, the writing was pretty easy to follow, even if the story is pretty complicated. Though what I didn't like is how, as much as Rachel is supposed to be a flawed character, I just couldn't help but feel frustrated her a lot of times. Like, how do I explain it? Like, girl, pull yourself together. If Rachel was here, I'd be like, pull yourself together, mate. Please. But again, that's what makes the book captivating. Watching her fall apart, yet trying to piece things together. All in all, this wonderful book, The Girl on the Train, this commendable book, is one of those books that you just can't put down once you start it. But a wonderful book. If you're into psychological mysteries, and it's where you are never really sure who's telling the truth, I truly recommend this wonderful, commendable book. That's a wrap up, guys. Now, let me know if you've read The Girl on the Train and what you thought of the ending. Until next time, keep reading, stay curious, and don't trust anyone too much. See you next time. Bye.